Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Red Couch Talk. Today with me, I have Liz. Can you say your last name? Because it's hard for me.
You should know it by now. Elizabeth Wojtaszek.
Wojtaszek.
Like, just say write a check. There you go.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense.
There you go.
Well, like I said, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Oh, I got you.
Well, I'm bringing Elizabeth on today because, as you all know, there's been some changes. She is a former guest here on Red Couch Talk, and I just wanted to update you guys with all the exciting stuff that's happening. So, Elizabeth, really quick, just let them know how they could reach you, what your name and address. Well,
that's a whole lot of stuff.
Yes.
Well, my name is Elizabeth Wojtaszek. You can reach me at 310-498-7781. You can find me on Instagram and social media under Liz W Realty, or my website, lizwrealty.com. And what else did I miss out?
That's it.
That's it. There you go.
There you
I
go.
should already know this by now.
Right, you should. Well, I'm so excited for you because the great news is that she just acquired a new office here in West Covina.
Yes, I did.
Yay, congratulations. So I just wanted to ask you, what are your office goals that you have set for West Covina?
Well, the office goals that I have for West Covina, I mean, it's interesting. I just inherited that office, so super excited and happy with that office. It just came out of nowhere. And honestly, for the end of 2020, and I know that the Remax Champions West Covina agents are going to see this, and that goes for all agents, but it doesn't matter. My goal for that office in particular, we need to be hitting at least 150 million in volume at the end of 2020. We have what it takes. We have over 25 agents there. Nice. Their presence and their volume right now is great, but if I was able to take a boutique office like my N.Central one in Upland, if I was able to take that office from having 0 agents to having 8 or 9 of them, and we've tripled the amount of production that they've came in with, nice. I can only imagine what I can do with West Covina, and that's my goal. That's what I'm striving for.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you touched on that, because how do you feel going from a boutique office to now a bigger office?
Well,
are you a little nervous about it?
Well, no. I mean, it's big. Yeah. I'm not nervous about it. I always thought of having an office, of having it starting small, and you start small to grow big. I was honestly thinking of my idea was just to have that small boutique office and then go from one boutique office to another, and that's how I would have my offices. But it just, lo and behold, came out that I went from a boutique office style to a big, large office. Am I scared about it? No. Do I love it? I absolutely do. Is it a challenge? It could be challenging at one point or another because, larger office, more personality types, many more things that come with it. And you know what? I'm ready for it. I honestly, my boutique office that I love so much, which is my N.Central one, I've learned from that. But now it's like you graduate. Right. So I'm going into the major leagues. So I'm excited.
Yeah, very good. With your N.Central office and West Covina being in 2 different locations, how are you going to manage that?
Well, I wish I could split myself into 2. No, what I love about my N.Central office, so as out of respect to my office and to my agents, I actually contacted them before the word was announced that I was at the West Covina office. And out of respect, I said, hey, you know what? I want to make sure I have your blessing and support. And trust me, that is one thing that they have been able to give me.
Awesome.
Now, what do they know that's going to happen? Well, they absolutely know what I've had to do to make that office come alive. I just finished it a couple of weeks ago. It's taken about a month and a half to get it prepared.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Up and running. It has a new.
You feel.
Yes, it's fresh.
Yeah,
it feels like an office. It doesn't feel like a shell. And they know that my time is going to be at the West Covina office, but I will be splitting my time into both offices, and it will be 2 days at that office, 3 days at the West Covina, but that's not happening as of yet. It will happen, but they know that no matter what, they still have my support. I'm still going to be accessible to them.
Okay. And so when you were on the red couch last time, was
Yes.
this already in the works, or how did this come about?
No, it wasn't actually. I didn't even know that any of this was going to happen. I honestly, yeah, it's just crazy because I was on the red couch. I was on the red couch not that long ago.
Right.
But no,
We were talking about goals and stuff, but I didn't know this was about.
hey, dreams come true.
Yes, they do.
I went to the Ronald McDonald Foundation. No, just kidding. You know what? None of this was planned. None of this was spoken about. It just happened. You know, I've been with the company for 6.5 years. I had been even working with Remax prior to even joining as a negotiator. Never did in my life that I thought that I would become an owner, which I did, and I'm happy about it. But never did I think that I would actually get another office. So was it in the works? No, it wasn't. Did I have something in the works that I wanted to come up with? Yes, I did. And that was actually to open up another boutique office. If I could do it with one, why couldn't I do it with another one? So that was my goal. It just didn't happen that way.
Yeah. Okay. So is there something different that you're going to do for this office that you maybe didn't do for N.Central that you could have learned, or you think since it was a smaller office you didn't have to do now that you're in a bigger office?
Well, yeah, yes and no. So when I say the yes part, yeah, is there something different that I'm going to do? Absolutely. There's going to be probably more meetings, more office meetings in that respect. What people have to understand is that when you have a boutique style office, you have people with different schedules. So you have your part-timers and you have your full-time, and then, you know, the ones that can't get out as much because they're either working at home or that's their home office. Right. I respect that. And that's why working in a boutique style office, it's easy for me to have like separate meetings one-on-ones. Okay. With a bigger office, no, it's a little bit different. So yes, there's going to be more meetings. There's going to be more office meetings. But with that in play, I will consider my N.Central office. I will blend them in.
Okay.
I want them to be blended in because here's the thing: whatever I say at the West Covina office is not going to be anything different than what I say at the N.Central office.
Okay.
It's going to be unified in that respect.
Yeah, makes sense. At the end of 2020, where do you see your office being?
Well, besides the fact that I want to have, okay, so here's the thing. I got.
There's always a thing.
There's always a thing. Hold on. There's 2 offices. So at the end of 2020, I mean, if we're talking about the West Covina office, definitely 150 million in volume. Definitely. Is it possible? It is doable. These agents have what it takes. It just needs you need a little bit more, probably more push, maybe a little bit more discipline, maybe someone that needs to be there to be on them. Right. I've always noticed that it's like a domino effect. If you have someone that's on you, not necessarily micromanaging, but just encouraging you and just saying, hey, you can do it. What are you doing? Like, do you need help? It's going to happen. Yes. You know, so definitely 150 million volume for the West Covina office. Now, when it comes down to my N.Central office, more agents, teams. I want to see teams being formed. I believe that my agents out of that office have the ability to form a team themselves so that they don't get overworked and that they can accomplish producing more. So therefore, there's more productivity out of that office as well. Right. Not that I'm saying that there isn't, because let me tell you, I love my N.Central office, and Jesus, I mean, these guys,
baby.
that's my baby. That's like, I love these guys. They know what they have to do, but they're able to kick it up a notch. I think maybe it's going to lead to, it could be scary to try to pull a team in or try to make a team. But once they see that how that approach is done and how you deal with it and how you work and how you build it, I think they'll see that it's going to be a lot easier and they're going to be happier. So for both offices, there's 2 different goals. I want definitely more teams out of the N.Central. I want more production, and then more productivity out of the West Covina office. And even if I could grow and build teams out of there, I mean, we'd be rolling.
Yes.
We'll be making something happen.
And I can see that happening with your leadership there. I'm excited because you and I work really well together.
Yes.
And since day one that I opened here at the Heights, you've been very supportive, and we've been able to work and collaborate really well. So now that you're back in West Covina, because she used to be out here, right, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yes, I was West Covina. Yeah, I was a West Covian about 4.5, 5 years ago.
Yeah. So now that you're back, she's got a new office, and with us being here and, you know, like I said, working well together, I think together we're going to be able to provide a lot of good trainings and for those agents that are out there looking for an office. What do you think about that?
I love the concept. I think collaborating with another office, or let alone collaborating, I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you see the name back there? Just the name alone is going to make something happen. I mean, you're going to enhance the brand, bring more awareness out to the agents. Yes. I think agents in itself, regardless of where you're at, I believe that you need to be in the know of what's happening at other offices. Yeah, so trainings, opportunities, something that you probably haven't seen somewhere else, but you'll see it here. So we're going to bring more brand awareness. And I think that's going to enhance the brand, and it's going to enhance our businesses. Yes. I'm excited because, yeah, we do collaborate really well. I mean, shoot, we've done a music video together.
I know, right? Which was really good.
Which was a great music video. But I'm excited. It's just crazy how it's already up and it's already here.
Yes, yeah. And I don't know if you're okay with touching this, but I just felt I wanted to, because a lot of people think, oh, there's another West Covina office and that we're going to go up against one another. But I just kind of want to tell them that we are not doing that. We want to continue to grow and, like you said, bring brand awareness out there.
Yeah, I mean, let me just say this.
It's crazy, but people, you know.
Okay, so I just got to say this. Okay, so there's another West Covina office. Ooh, okay. How many Upland offices are there? Let me see. There's the main office, and then there's my central office. I've never been in competition with the main office. Why would I want to?
Yeah.
I'm not in competition with your office. Why would I want to? We are so many offices built with this under this brand back here that it's like saying it's more acknowledgement, more recognition, and everyone has something different that you bring to the table. So no competition.
Yeah.
I mean, the only competition, honestly, that I am is with myself, because I'm not trying to close just one deal a year. I'm trying to tell you that right. I want to close many.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, no competition.
Okay, there you have it, everybody.
It's an exclusive.
Yes. So I know how you get when we touch on a personal little matter here, but I remember when you got the office, you took your mother there. How was that to say, "Mommy, look at"?
When I took my mom there, it's funny because I remember it was like a Friday night, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my mom there. So I took her there, and she's like, well, where are we going? I'm like, okay, I'm going to show you the office. So she walked in, she saw the office, and she's like, wow, this is really, really pretty. But let me tell you, pretty is not what she saw. Pretty is not that. Okay, so for you guys that don't know this, and I think this is important for you guys to know, when I got wind of the office, when I found out that I was actually, now it's my office, I walked in with nothing in there. No furniture, no computers.
That's crazy.
Nothing. So when I took my mom there, it was the same thing. No furniture, no computers.
Basically a shell.
It's a shell, okay? No conference room table, no refrigerator in the kitchen, honestly.
Oh my goodness.
It's not that I'm saying that's not something that I would want to bring my mom to, but you know, I was excited, but I wanted her to see it. So when she saw it, she's like, wow, she goes, this is huge. I'm like, yeah, it is. I go, but I'm gonna make it, you know, into an office. And she was like super, super happy. So was she proud? Yeah, because she remembers me doing the N.Central office, and I'm telling you right now, I signed on in 2017 in June for N.Central, and I had it up and going in a matter of 5.5 weeks.
Nice.
July 7th, 2017. And I wasn't going to, and I did it all on my own. So no help from anybody. I built the furniture myself.
That's great.
West Covina office. the ordering of furniture, everything that was implemented into that, let me tell you, it was tiresome, but it looks amazing now.
It does.
It looks like such a great office.
It does. I'm so proud of how you made it come to life.
Thank you. I mean, my mom, I have to go and take her actually. She hasn't seen it now, but she saw it when I first got it. She was like, wow, the space. And then she's like, you have
like night and day.
Like, you have a lot of work to do. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I do. But, she's proud. She's very proud.
Yeah, and I know it's been tiring, but
yes,
now that it's done, it's so rewarding to be able to walk in and see what you have accomplished so far.
Oh, yeah. I mean, let me tell you, walking into that office, it's like, wow, it's an office. I can walk in and work in there, and I can see my agents coming in. I'm not going to lie. I mean, the agents, they had their time. I mean, whether or not they're going to confess to this, but they confessed it to me. They felt kind of let down and a little bit like on the depressed side of things.
Yeah,
and
which is unfortunate.
I can't blame them. Mm-hmm. So they had nothing to do with anything. So all you have to do is, you know what, this is all for them. And so yeah, that office, that's for them. And when they walk in and they see that inspiration at the conference room table, mm-hmm. that board, that's for them to know that, you know what, you're here to work, you're here to produce, and you're here to help your clients.
Yes.
And that's what matters the most. Now they're happier, and
that's good.
Yeah, they feel great.
Yeah. Well, that's really good. I'm glad that you've been able to make them feel that way.
Yeah.
Really quick, is there something that you want to tell anybody that I didn't ask or that you just want to put out there?
Well, I mean, the only thing that I would probably say, which I didn't get to say in my holiday speech, was that, you know, I was told that I shouldn't become an office owner.
Really?
Yeah, I was told I shouldn't become an office owner because they didn't train me to become an office owner.
Oh, really?
And that if I were to fail, well, then it's going to look bad on them. I'm like, okay, well, you know, people that say that, I feel like they're being very selfish about them because they're thinking about them, me. And you know what? Hey, I'm proud to say, well, shoot, I got one office locked down. Mm-hmm. I'm on my second one. Yep. Over 30 agents. Shoot, almost 100 mil in production.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're doing great. Yeah. I'm doing great. I haven't failed. And I'm not going to because all there is to keep moving forward.
Yep, that's all you could do.
Exactly.
Just point on. Yeah.
So that's what I have to say about that.
Well, very good. Very good. Well, there you have it, everybody. This is Elizabeth with 2 offices, and she's just growing and she's making great things happen. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Well, I have a question though.
Okay.
So is there something that I haven't asked you that you would like to say?
Wait, you're turning the tables on me?
I'm turning the tables on you. So, Tina Marie,
wow.
what do you have planned for your office here at the Heights?
Well, obviously, we want to grow. We want to bring on more agents. I've been grateful that we've been able to bring on a few agents, and that's what I'm looking to do. And I want to continue to educate my agents and singles as you. If they want to grow a team, they want to expand in their investments, because some agents want to get into the flipping business, which is something that we are really strong with here in my office. That's where I want to lead them.
And Tina Marie, and how can people out there, how can they reach out to you?
Well, you can reach me at my email, tinamariemordeno@gmail.com, or give me a call at 626-222-1338, or on Facebook at Tina Marie Mordeno, and on Instagram, Realtor with a Cause.
Well, see, now you heard it, everyone. You heard it straight from Tina Marie Mordeno.
I was not expecting this.
Realtor with a Cause here at her beautiful office, and there you go.
Yeah. So then this is going to be a different closing. So if any of you agents are looking to join Remax Champions here in West Covina, please give me a call or Elizabeth. We would love the opportunity to speak to you. We are always here for you. Again, my number is 626-222-1338, and
my number is area code 310-498-7781.
There you have it, everybody. We look forward to having you join us next week here on the Red Couch Talk. Goodbye.
Bye.